Hey everyone, I hope you've had a great day so far and that you're doing well. For this video, we'll be going through an unboxing of the Hulkbuster, the Battle of Wakanda set 76247. And this particular set is out of the Marvel Lego subline with a ever so slight theme from the Infinity Saga. To be honest, Marvel Lego sets confuse me because there's the Infinity Saga, there's Spider-Man, it's all confusing. Either way, it's Marvel. So, here we have what's, for me, the last of the January 2023 releases. So prior to this, looked at the 4 new mech armors that were released. It was Hulk, Rocket, Thanos, Ghost Rider. Looked at Miles Morales versus Morbius. And now we have the Hulkbuster. Now I suddenly feel like I've forgotten the set. Maybe I haven't. I thought it was 7. Anyway, I'm clearly losing my mind. Anyway, Hulkbuster set. So I know this is not the first time we've had a Hulkbuster set. I have seen previous Hulkbuster sets, but for the most part I did pass on them. I actually don't mind the look of this particular Hulkbuster set, which is what led me to pick one up. So here we are with a Hulkbuster set. And this particular scene, I dare say, is from the Battle of Wakanda, which would have been from the Infinity War movie, I believe, just shortly before Thor, Rocket, and Groot appear. So we'll have, on the front of the box, we do have the Hulkbuster there. We have Okoye, pronunciation is probably a little off. We'll have a minifig of Bruce as opposed to Hulk in the Hulkbuster, and there will be 2 Outriders as well, which pretty cool. So 4 minifigs in total and 1 giant Lego armor suit. That is the front of the box. In terms of the back, so we have another shot of the Hulkbuster. We do have the top of the quote-unquote cockpit open, so Bruce is appearing out there, although it looks like, based on his expression, this particular minifig of Bruce will be a 2-headed one, which is cool. And I do remember the reason why he was in the Hulkbuster was Hulk didn't really want to come out. I think that was shortly after his significant loss to Thanos. Still have the 2 Outriders and Okoye over here as well. Thankfully enough, we don't have a whole heap of Dora Milaje included, although that would be cool. Now the box, because we have gone into the mid-size, is now gone into the thumb tab, so unfortunate. I'm sure there's an easy way to open it like a box without having to go through the thumb tabs, but it's not too bad. Sometimes in this case they are in subtle areas that don't really impede on the image. So now that we've had a look outside of the set, given its size, what to expect, I'm thinking at least 4 bags of various sizes, as always. No doubt it'll probably be a bag 1 torso, bag 2 legs, bag 3 arms. So it could be up to 4, but I guess we'll find out momentarily. And with everything out of the box, so we have the manual. There is a sticker sheet. Hooray! It's been a while since I've actually seen a sticker sheet for a Marvel set for this particular release wave. And there were 3 bags in total of different sizes, bag number 1 being the largest, but we will get to that momentarily. So here we have the front of the manual. Now, I'll say it now, because once I finally do the review, it'll be interesting to see if I was right or wrong, although I think I've seen a few posts on Instagram which suggest it's unfortunate. The look of the knees worries me, which seems to become a bit of a weird theme for the mech armors of this wave, because they've changed them yet again, and I probably shouldn't rant about those sets in this particular video. But long story short, there's been a significant change in the style, and yeah, knees are no longer a thing, but I'll save that for the review videos of those mech armors when the time comes. But I'm a bit worried about the Hulkbuster, because the knees seem to be semi-absent. Time will tell. I won't worry about the back of the manual, because it's always the same thing. Now, so actually my guess about how the bags worked was pretty on par. So bag number 1, main torso, bag 2 will be the legs, bag 3 will be the arms. So bag number 1, and a happy little Bruce. Now, me being me, might have overshot the framing for the camera. Just by a smidge. We'll have a Bruce minifig at the bottom as a progress bar. Otherwise, pretty much starting with bag number 1. Let's see if I can find the end of bag number 1. I did. So 57 steps to do the main torso. So that's about probably a third of the way through. It's not too bad. Starting with bag number 2 with a Okoye. So continue on at step 58. So bag number 2, we know we'll build the legs. It's still quite dubious in fact. Let's see. Okay, so I'm assuming this is part of the knee joint, but it doesn't seem very forgiving in terms of movement. In fact, it seems very locked in, so I don't know. Not too convinced. But moving through the rest of the build. So up to 139, finish off the legs for the Hulkbuster, and then starting bag number 3, building the Outriders. So we've probably got about a quarter of the build left. I will speed through this, although to be honest, do we have much of the elbows? Ugh. Not feeling it for the elbows either, to be honest. Okay, I think these are part of the elbows. Could be some elbow movement, but once again, time will tell once the actual build is done. Just skip through the rest of these. So 192, put Bruce in the Hulkbuster. So there you go, 192 steps to pretty much finish the Hulkbuster. And it's definitely not a bad looking Hulkbuster. It actually does look quite, I'll say chunky, but it does look like a sufficiently Hulkbusty type Hulkbuster. Parts list. So that was the manual. In terms of the stickers, so it's a decent sized sticker sheet if I can find the correct orientation. It's definitely not too bad. It's definitely more of a detailing sticker sheet than a color correcting one, which is cool. I mean, there'll be a little bit of color correcting details, but nothing too bad. Thankfully enough, the stickers for Lego usually always go on very flat surfaces, so to be honest, I don't actually have a problem putting on stickers for Lego sets. Gunpla, on the other hand. Looking at the bags. Bag number 1, and yes, I have actually probably moved the camera a touch too close. So bag number 1, we know we'll build the main torso. There will be what appears to be 2 small bags inside. Very cool. So bag number 1. Bag number 2, which is now shrunk in a little bit of size. Has like one small bag inside, which isn't too bad. A nice array of parts in there as to be expected. And then lastly, oops, once I realign this, bag number 3. So bag number 3 is the smallest of the 3 bags, but bag number 3 does still have a small bag inside for some of your smaller pieces, so definitely not too bad. I will definitely say I do quite like the colours that we are seeing through these various bags as well. Very nice. So that brings us to an end of the unboxing of the Hulkbuster, the Battle of Wakanda set 76247. Given that there's 3 bags, I mean, it really does depend on how fast you decide to build. Could be an hour or so build, could be less, could be more. Once again, it really depends on how much time and how quickly you wish to build. Definitely will not be a time lapse, so the review will be very much independent of this video. But yes, I'm definitely looking forward to putting it together, but I'm feeling a bit dubious with elbow joints and knee joints. I don't know if designers are just being a little bit creative for this particular wave, or if this wave is just a case of no, we don't do elbows and knees anymore. So time will tell what happens in subsequent waves, if we go back a step to previous releases, or we continue to be kneeless, which is quite weird, but oh well. Thank you very much for watching this unboxing video. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the content. All of this does help support the channel, and I do greatly appreciate it. Extra content can also be found on my Instagram account, which is also the same handle as this YouTube channel. Stay safe and take care, and I will catch you all in a future video. See ya.